Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back today tracking down all of the pieces associated with the Mosaic collection, Sacrifice. Now, if you saw the 4 or 5 second splash screen at the beginning of the video, you will notice that there were numbers on the Mosaic 1 to 12, where 1 was in the top left corner and 12 was in the bottom right hand corner. Now, those numbers correspond to the positions of the Mosaic tiles on the wall in Skyhold, like you see behind me. If you are looking for individual pieces, just check the video description. There are links down there to various sections of the video that you can use to track down individual pieces that you might be missing from your wall mosaic in Skyhold. So, if you're wondering why we're doing this video again, it's because there have been a number of patches and DLCs that have been released since 2014 when we initially put up the Mosaic videos for Sacrifice. Unlike the fall, there have been no changes to any of the locations for the Sacrifice Mosaic tiles. However, I've gotten a lot of comments from people saying the tiles have moved, they're not there, I can't find them. So I thought it was worth putting together a brand new video that is up to date, all through Trespasser and all the DLCs, all the patches, and that shows that all the tiles are right where they've always been, and you can still easily track them down just by using the videos on the channel. So I hope this helps you track them down a little bit easier than before, and let's get into it. So number 1 is coming up in just a moment. Alright, piece number 1 of the Sacrifice Mosaic can be found out in the Hissing Wastes. This piece is going to be found inside the actual tomb of Pharaoh. Now, in order to get in this tomb, which is located right over here, it is all the way east of the Sand Crags camp. You are going to need to visit the other 5 tombs, collect all of the key fragments, and it is only after you have all 5 key fragments that you will be able to get into this tomb. If you are struggling with the puzzles in the other tombs, check the video description. I'll put links down there with the solutions to the puzzles from each one of the 5 tombs. That way you can knock them out fairly quickly. One thing to note before you get over into this area, if you're moving in this direction and you run into the wall of wind or sand or whatever it is, notice right about here on the map is where the zone transition occurs, and it stops you from going further east. So make sure when you go east, you just make your way directly east in this direction. Also, when you get out here, right here, there's a dragon. So you can walk around the perimeter of this area and avoid the dragon in order to get in the tomb if you don't want to fight it, but just FYI so you don't walk smack dab into a dragon you weren't expecting. However, once you do get out here, you've got all your key fragments, go ahead and crack open this door to the tomb, head all the way inside, and as you get inside on this table right in front of us, we are going to find piece number 1. So we're going to go ahead and grab this. And then we're going to go to our quest map, back out, and go all the way back to Skyhold and check out its position on the wall. As with this video, as we did in the past videos, we will be going back to Skyhold each time to check the position on the wall so that you can see in my game where they show up. There's no video editing. There's no sleight of hand, no funny business. They show up where I say they show up, and you don't have to worry about it. So we'll head back in there as soon as we get past the dreaded loading screen of Black Death. There we go. Alright, and this one's going to be on the front wall as you face outside here towards Skyhold. It's going to be on the left here. On the right as you run in, but there is piece number 1 right there. So you can see that is the top left corner piece. That is piece number 1. We'll be back with piece number 2 in just a moment. Alright, piece number 2, still out in the Hissing Wastes. This one is going to be located from starting at the Sun's Top Mountain Camp. Alright, from Sun's Top Mountain Camp, you are going to head east out of camp. It's kind of, there's a back entrance to camp that you go out of. You head down a mountainside. When you get to about this point, you come to an entrance for a large Venatori camp. Head through the camp, all the way to the back of the camp, and you will come out the back side of the camp. When you get out the back side of the camp, you will see this big-ass dwarven statue. It is to the right of that dwarven statue that you find this little camp. the bedrolls, the guitar, blah, blah, blah. And on the ground here, you will find your second mosaic piece. If you kind of see it, it's kind of underneath the sand. It doesn't actually look like it's there, but it is. Go ahead and grab that. That is piece number 2. We will head back to Skyhold and check out its position on the wall. The requisite loading screen. Blah, blah, blah. See, it teases you when it takes that one screen away and then it goes back to black. You think, oh, it's about to load, and then no, not so much. You're just continuing to sit and stare, and it is better on the PC than it is on some of the consoles. On Xbox One, it is slower, so which would make me slit my wrists or punch a kitten or something along those lines. But I digress. Anyway, so you see on the wall there piece number 1 from the previous section of the video, and that was piece number 2. So we are back with number 3 in just a moment. Alright, piece number 3 is going to be at a familiar location if you're continuing on the video from piece number 2. From Sunstop Mountain Camp, you are going to head east out of camp, out the back door, down a mountainside, until you get to right about here on the map where you will find an entrance to a Venatori camp, which is what we're standing outside of right now. We're going to head inside the Venatori camp, and I'm going to navigate you to this one because this one can be a little bit difficult to find. So we're going to head around the gallows here, over in this direction, past the tower, down the hill, and you're just continuing to head inside the bandit camp or the Venatori camp, whatever you want to call it, through this little entrance underneath the little bridge, and then when you get here, you're going to hang a right and wrap all the way back up and around. Now, I believe if you want to, you can come in across the top here. If you go up where that tower was that you can see in the distance there, that wooden tower, you can kind of drop in from there if you want to strategically approach this. But either way, you're going to come into this first area where you see the first campfire, and on this bench you will find your third mosaic piece. So we'll grab this, and then we'll head all the way back to Skyhold and check out its position on the wall. The teasing loading screens. And there we are. Alright, so back in Skyhold, we're going to head up the stairs, back inside the keep, and over here on the wall. It's on the right if you're coming in. It's technically on the left if you're facing outwards. You can see that is piece number 3 there. So that's it for this one. We are on to number 4 in just a moment. Alright, piece number 4 is going to be found out in the Hissing Wastes. You're going to want to start at the Mountain Fortress Camp, which is all the way up north here. Right. From the Mountain Fortress Camp, you're going to make your way up the mountainside. Once you get to the top, you are going to see these flags. When you see the flags, you're going to want to dip in this little passage. When you get back here, you're going to fight off some Venatori that are hanging out in this area, but once you kill them off, you're going to want to head down into this tomb. Climb down the ladder, and down one more ladder. Be aware, sometimes there are bad guys at the bottom of the ladder. There might be 3 of them waiting for you, so just heads up. They could be down there. But once you get down in here, you're going to continue to make your way all the way down into this room here on the left. When you get inside, you're going to want to locate a handy-dandy ladder that is over here waiting for you. Go ahead and climb down the ladder, down one more ladder, and then step off the platform, make your way around to your left, all the way to the back of the room, and you will find your mosaic piece sitting here on the floor. So we will grab that one, and then we will head all the way back to Skyhold and check out its position on the wall. And if you're coming from the fall Mosaic video, no, there will be no singing in this video. At least, not yet. We're only 4 pieces in. I mean, give me a break. It's going to take a few more pieces for me to get bored enough to start singing. Oh, God. Alright, so we're back in Skyhold. We're going to head inside and over on the wall to your right as you walk in, to your left as you walk out. You're going to see that was piece number 4. So that's it for that one. We're on to number 5 in just a moment. Alright, number 5. Still out in the hissing wastes. You're going to start at the Mountain Fortress Camp. Make your way out of camp and go northeast up the mountainside. You're going to come all the way up to the top of the mountain to a point where it levels off. When it levels off, look to your right and you're going to see these flags. When you see them, dip over in here into this passage. Once you get through here, you are going to run into some Venatori that want to steal your lunch money. Don't let them. Kill them off. And then head down here into this tomb. You're going to go down one ladder, down another, and when you get down to the bottom here, sometimes there are more Venatori waiting for you at the bottom, usually 3 if they're there. Once you get past them, head all the way down here into this next little area, down another ramp, and you're going to make a left at the bottom of the ramp and head into a large open-air room. Once you get down here, you're going to cross over to the other side, climb down another set of ladders, 1 and then 2, and right in front of you, you're going to find a little doorway. Head in this doorway. Activate the pillars in the correct order. Stop. If you don't know what order to activate them in, check the video description. There's a link down there called Mountain Fortress Tomb. That's the tomb we're in. That's the video you need with the solution to open this door in the back here and activate those pillars. Now, once you get inside here, search around. You're going to find your Mosaic piece over on the left. This will give us number 5. We're going to head back to Skyhold and check out its position on the wall. Sorry if I didn't make a point to say that. I guarantee you I'd get comments of people saying, "Oh, I can't get in the door." It's experience talking, trust me. It would happen. Alright, so waiting. Alright, back in Skyhold. We're going to head up inside the keep and over on the wall on the right as we go in, the left as you come out. You are going to see that that was piece number 5. We are on to number 6 in just a moment. Alright, piece number 6 is going to be found out in the hissing wastes inside the Four Pillars Tomb. Why is it called the Four Pillars Tomb? Because it's near the Four Pillars landmark. So you're going to start at Sand Crags Camp. Sand Crags Camp is just north and west of the Cove Camp where you start out in the zone. From the Sand Crags Camp, you're going to head over here towards the landmark and then down into the tomb. Once you get down into the tomb, you're going to need a veil fire, and from one of the braziers you see on any side of the tomb, you're going to want to activate these pillars, which will open the door in the back. If you don't know how to activate the pillars, in what correct order it is, check the video description. This is once again called the Four Pillars Tomb. There's a link down there with the puzzle solution. Once you get this door open, head inside, search around, and over on your left, once again, you will find a Mosaic piece. This is number 6. Head back to Skyhold, check out its position on the wall. Once again, check the video description. There is a solution to what order to activate those pillars in down there. And we're there. All right. Now head up into the keep And over here on your right-hand side or your left, if you're coming out, you're going to see the Mosaic. And that was piece number 6. We're halfway there. We're on to number 7 in just a moment. Alright, piece number 7 can be found out in the Hissing Wastes. You're going to want to start at the logging camp, which is located northwest of the Cove camp, which is where you started at in the zone. From the logging camp, you want to make your way down into this canyon that is shaped like a V until you get about 3/4 of the way down, and on your left, you will find another Tomb of Burial. Head inside, and you're going to find my favorite thing in the world, which is the never-ending respawns of spiders. So you're going to want to kill them off, and no matter how many times you kill them off, there will always be more. They will always be waiting for you. Yes, if you're a subscriber to the channel, you've heard me bitch many times about the never-ending fucking spider spawns. Alright, you're going to come inside here. You're going to activate the pillars in the correct order. I don't know the correct order, MC. Well, check the video description. There's a link down there to the Canyon Tomb. That's where we're at, the Canyon Tomb. And the link to that video will give you the solution to this puzzle in here. Once you complete it, head inside this door in the back. Search around, and over on the right, you're going to find number 7. Head back to Skyhold here, and check out its position on the wall. Sorry, the Jeopardy theme song got interrupted by me taking a drink. I know you were excited when you heard it. Alright, so we should load into Skyhold any minute now. There we go. Alright, now up the stairs into the keep, and over on the right-hand side heading in, left-hand side heading out. You'll see that that was number 7, so we will be back with number 8 in just a moment. Alright, piece number 8 is going to be found out in the Hissing Wastes, south and west of the Canyon Camp. So, Canyon Camp is going to be located north and west of the Cove Camp. So, right up here on the other side of the canyon, aptly named. So, from the Canyon Camp, just head southwest, and you will run into this cave where you see us at right now. Once you get out in front of this little cave here, you're going to head down inside. Once you get down inside, if you haven't been in here before, you are going to run into at least 3 Venatori bad guys. Hey, look, more fucking spiders. How I love the spiders. Hey, have you been to MC's YouTube channel? You get to see him fight spiders everywhere he goes. Alright, inside you're going to find your Mosaic piece. That's number 8. We'll head back to Skyhold. Check out its position on the wall here. Yes, this all started many years ago out in the Storm Coast. There's that waterfall cave where the shit just respawns over and over again. As you go in, you fight 50 spiders. As you come out, you fight 50 spiders. And the bitching started then and hasn't stopped with the spiders. I absolutely detest them. And mostly because that poison continuously puts you in combat as it ticks, and it makes you walk slow, and it just annoys the shit out of me. So anyways, head up into Skyhold. I digress. What do you want from me? You guys expect that by now. And you'll see that number 8 is up there on the wall next to number 7. We're back with number 9 in just a moment. Alright, piece number 9 is going to be found from the logging camp. You're going to head south and then a little bit to the east, and you are going to see these 2 large dwarven statues, these lit braziers on the ground. You're going to head up these stairs. And when you get out, you're going to find a large dwarven statue and this open-air burial ground. This is known as the Burial Grounds Tomb, or the Empty Square Tomb, whatever you want to call it. Why is it called the Empty Square Tomb? Also because the Empty Square landmark is here, but this area or the zone is also known as the Burial Grounds. Once you get out here, There are going to be more braziers for you to light. There's another brazier puzzle out here. So go ahead and light them up. If you don't know the order to light them in, I'm not even going to send you to another video because this one's really easy for me to explain. Just light this one first and then work counterclockwise. There's one back here. There's one over here on the right. And then light this one up front. Once you do, it will open up this door all the way in the back here. Head inside, search around, and all the way in the back you will find number 9. So go ahead and grab that. And we'll head back to Skyhold, check out its position on the wall. If you're continuing through the videos and you're wondering why I didn't just do that for all the ones that came before, people get confused, and I already have good videos for it. This one, it's not possible to get confused. If you get confused, I don't know, you're fucking retarded. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's counterclockwise, just like I explained it. It's not that complicated. So the other ones are a little annoying, so they can get complicated, and it's good to have a good video for them. So that's what we have already on the channel. So we're going to head up into Skyhold, hang a right here, and over on the wall, you can see that was 7, 8, 9. We're on to number 10 in just a moment. Alright, piece number 10 is going to be found all the way up at the statue camp. So, from the Cove camp, where you started at in the zone, you're going to make your way all the way up to the northwestern edge of the map. That's where you will find the statue camp. From the statue camp, make your way north towards the giant colossus that you see standing in the distance. So there's the statue, the hand pointing out, blah, blah, blah. You're going to come out here, and you're going to head down in to yet another tomb. And yes, those red dots mean there are more spiders. Head inside, contend with the spiders. They're hiding. They know they're going to die, but they insist on annoying the shit out of me in the process. This is the nature of spiders. But yet, there are more inside waiting. Yes, more spiders. Did you see that poison, like, curve as I tried to dodge it? Since when do spiders have, like, curved magic missile following ass poison? Alright, anyways. Once you get inside here, you're going to need to activate these braziers in here you see around the pillars in the correct order. If you don't know the correct order, check the video description. This is known as the statue tomb. There is a link down in the video description to a puzzle solution video that'll show you the correct order to activate those. Once you get them activated, head in this door all the way in the back, and over on the right, you'll find your next mosaic piece. That's number 10. Let's head back to Skyhold and check out its position on the wall. Which do we love more? Pointless loading screens for areas that haven't changed since we last have been there, or spiders respawning everywhere we go? Honestly, that's a toss-up. I don't really know which one I like more or less. I think I hate the spiders more. Yeah, spiders. Spiders win almost every time. That's what it comes down to. Alright, head up into the keep. And over here on the right-hand wall, you will see that was number 10. We got 2 more to go. We'll be back with the next one in just a moment. Alright, our next mosaic piece, number 11, can be found out in the Hissing Wastes. You're going to want to start at the Canyon Camp. From the Canyon Camp, you're going to want to head north and just a bit west, all the way up to this large crater that is known as the Oasis, or the zone itself is called the Golden Oasis. Once you get down here, you're going to find a number of wyverns hanging out back here. They're around level 19. There's also a special wyvern down here that wants to come and give you hugs. Don't let it. Kill it off. Come past the landmark that you see here in front of me, and you're going to find these dwarven statues, this big chest, and on the ground you're going to find piece number 11. So we're going to go ahead and grab that, head back to Skyhold, and check out its position on the wall. If you've been following along, I'm sure you can guess where it is, but just for the naysayers out there, we're going to show you anyways. Hey, let's learn about some lore. Not of heroes, not interested. Hey, and it's gone. See, if that screen would stay up instead of the black screens, at least it would give you something to read, right? I mean, even if you've read it 5,000 times, hey, what's one more? It's not going to hurt you. It'd be something interesting on the screen other than the infinite blackness of death that you stare at as you load into Skyhold. Alright, into Skyhold we go. Over here on the right, you can see that was piece number 11. We will be back with number 12 and wrap this up in just a moment. Alright, number 12. Out in the Hissing Wastes, you're going to want to come up to Sunstop Mountain Camp. If you don't know where that camp is, the best thing to do is to come up from the Cove Camp all the way up to this camp right here, which is the Mountain Fortress Camp. From the Mountain Fortress Camp, you can make your way up the mountain and around here, and you will come across the Sunstop Mountain Camp. But once you get up to the camp, if you've already discovered it and you're just coming back, what you need to do is climb back up to the top of the hill here and make your way kind of back towards the mountaintop that you crossed to get over here. So we're going to go up this ladder. And then all the way across and up yet another, you guessed it, ladder. And once you get to the top, we're going to come to a landing. This is a little bit leveled out here. And as you top the crest of this hill, over on the right, there's going to be a gazebo. And it is up there in the gazebo near the campfire that we're going to find our 12th and final piece of this Mosaic collection. So that is number 12. Where does it go on the wall? Well, the only slot left. So we're not going to waste time going back to Skyhold to check that out. You know where it goes. But that's it for this one. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.